Now, Channel 3 early warning weather with meteorologist Mike Cameron.
After record cold this morning and just an overall cold day today, warmer weather is on its way starting tomorrow. You can see, though, right now how temperatures are sitting right around 30 or 31 degrees from Hartford to Lebanon to West Hartford to Middlebury, according to our neighborhood weather. And that was after having had lows in the teens. In fact, we were seeing record cold in places like Bridgeport, where it was 22, and that was a tie for the record for the morning low. Out there now, you can see there are some patchy clouds rolling through the skies as seen here in New Haven. Here's our iCam over Hartford showing quiet conditions here. There are no showers around, so all of the streets are dry. We're expecting another cold night with this partly cloudy sky. Not quite as cold. We'll see lows instead of teens in the 20s. So Hartford, we've got at 27, 29 for New Haven, maybe a 30 for Bridgeport and New London. We do expect some lower 20s in northwestern Connecticut and also in northeastern Connecticut, but overall it is not going to be record cold, and certainly still cold enough though that you'll need the winter gear. And then tomorrow, we do see a milder day coming because we will have southerly to southwesterly flow developing. We will have a lot of patchy clouds, especially in the morning, but we should see some partly sunny skies during the afternoon, and that will help lead to temperatures in the 50s in most towns. So there will be a few towns in the upper 40s, but I think more of us will see 50 or better tomorrow. You can see with the satellite and radar how we don't have a lot of cloud cover here, just a few patchy clouds, but there's a ribbon of clouds out over parts of Michigan down through Ohio and Pennsylvania. There's a warm front there, and that might enhance the cloud cover, especially during the morning hours for a little while. We'll see if this futurecast actually captures that. Some do, some don't. You can see there it does at about 6 o'clock in the morning. It shows sort of this enhancement of cloud cover for a while. And you can see that still happening at about 9 o'clock in the morning, but gradually through the course of the afternoon, we should see those clouds give way a little bit to more sunshine, like what we're seeing here at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow. But you see then, as we get in towards Sunday night, Monday, there is the possibility of a few maybe isolated showers. Not too concerned about those necessarily. I think that if we do see a shower sprout up, it's during the time you're probably sleeping, and the system that would be creating it is far enough to the north that it would be a disorganized, isolated shower and nothing more than that. Then as we get into Monday, it looks like it starts off with variably cloudy skies. We'll see some sun and clouds mixed through noon. This is, of course, Veterans Day, so if there are any parades or ceremonies going on, although I think we'll see a lot of clouds in the sky at times, like we're seeing here at 4 o'clock, I think most of the day should remain dry. So it should be fairly good for anything that's going on in terms of Veterans Day. And then after that, it looks like things change, and change in a big way. We think we're going to have another cold snap, and it's going to come Tuesday. It's going to come with a cold front that first will have preceding it some rain showers. But the cold front, as it comes through, will bring cold enough air swift enough that I think there will be a switch over to some snow. And that snow could come down actually briefly, moderately, or even heavily for a little while. And so that's something we're watching, because that could actually cause for us maybe a little bit of minor accumulation, especially on the grassy areas and some of the colder surfaces like your deck, especially if it's suspended in the sky. You can see how one model here, this is the GFS, shows a period of snow working through during Tuesday afternoon, and it's certainly gone by Wednesday morning. And what you're seeing in terms of what this early model output might show is, yes, we could see that coating to maybe an inch or so on the ground with this type of scenario. Don't believe that this is necessarily absolutely what's going to happen. There is certainly that possibility that there'd be rain through more of this. The ground is warm enough that we'd have melting on contact with any snowflakes, and we really wouldn't see even this. But it's just something to keep in the back of our minds. That was the GFS. This is what the European is saying on this whole notion of that changeover to snow. A scant amount, but just enough that maybe some areas could get a whitening. And then as we look towards Wednesday, notice what the Futurecast does in terms of wind chills. It puts them into the basement. So once this system moves through Tuesday, we really are expecting a real cold snap. 15 Tuesday night, and that's with wind. Wind chills could be near zero. And then during the day, Wednesday, we do expect to see temperatures only in the lower 30s. And with the wind chills, as you saw there, may stay in the single digits and lower teens.